might have heard that California doesn't like to insure houses anymore. That's very true. There's a lot of companies, insurance companies, moving out of California. New buyers are struggling to find homeowners insurance places to cover their homes, especially if you live a little bit more on the outskirts. For example, if you're in Malibu, they don't want to insure you. If you're in Palos Verdes, they don't want to insure you. Parts of Beverly Hills on the hill with landslides and whatnot, they don't want to insure you. What happens is a lot of these places, like in California, I don't know if it's the politics or if it has to do with the demographic of how the houses were built and the years they were built and the chances of something going wrong are. It could be a combination of the two. I have a feeling it's more towards the politics, but they don't want to renew policies. People are struggling to get the new insurance. I work with a couple realtors where we fix homes before, like for developers or for people about to sell their home so that they get more bang for their buck out of the sale. Or if someone bought a house and wants to fix it up and they're scared to invest in their homes if they can't get insurance. It is a struggle to some extent. Also, let's say right now it's raining outside. A lot of people are gonna have water damage. I got not like a ton of calls to the office regarding patching roofs and fixing roofs and all the damage inside that's associated with it. You could have water damage as well as mold eventually if not treated properly. Insurance companies aren't going to be paying for it anymore if they're not covering it. Most people don't save up for the huge repairs. They don't expect their roof to cave in. It didn't cave in last year. Why would it cave in this year? So without insurance, I think a lot of people are going to struggle. I think there's going to be a lot of work that's going to go undone because families can't take care of it. That's my ultimate feeling. So the rain, not this one, the one before, was labeled as an atmospheric river, and it piled through LA. I think we had close to 10 inches of rain in a matter of a weekend. That's a huge ton of water. Beverly Hills had mudslides where there's videos of the bobcats taking out tons and tons of mud to protect these homes so people could still get access. Cars were buried. In San Diego, right off the cliff, a lot of these levees that were holding back water and break walls, they all gave way and water flooded the cities, and all these beautiful homes had a ton of water damage, and they haven't seen water in years like that. It could be really scary. Houses on the top of a hill, they're on stilts. Like if you're coming down a cliff, with layman words, you have houses on stilts. If all that mud gives way, what's going to hold up the house? These houses are going to slide. We have not only water problems, we have earthquakes. So tag on the two on top of it. We just had an earthquake up in Malibu. Well, I think it was like a 4.7 earthquake in Malibu. And I'm sure some houses up there suffered damage from it. How the extent of the damage is unknown probably. A lot of things happen behind the walls that you can't see. Insurance doesn't want to pay for it. So let's say the house is covered by insurance. Insurance doesn't want to pay. That's not how they make money. They don't want to pay for the repairs. They're going to send someone out to use a program called Xactimate to write up what they believe your project's going to cost to fix. They want a nickel and dime every corner. And realistically, it's not the best approach because you're not going to be putting in exactly what you had the first time. Then it becomes a conflict. It's like, hey, we need to repair what was there previously. And you're like, if we're repairing it, why not make it to something nicer? And there's a conflict in that sense. A lot of times homeowners go back and forth with their insurance companies if they're gonna repair it and when it's gonna get repaired. Keep in mind also, insurance companies don't move quickly. It's corporate America. So if you have a problem, they're gonna take their sweet time to come up with a solution for you. At the same time, your home is gonna be sitting there. It's gonna be in disarray. It's going to be uncomfortable. Some people are fortunate enough to be able to do something about it, and some people are at mercy of the insurance companies.